Hey, what's up guys? Snows Gaming here, and today in Overwatch news we got some big data. Scott Mercer, principal designer for the game, gave us some hard facts about Season 3. And I'm telling you, these facts, this information is amazing. Take a look. First of all, he gave us what people had in terms of medals in Season 3 and what the percentage of these people have. So we have 6% of the gaming population on Overwatch as bronze, 22% in silver, 34% in gold, we got 23% in platinum, 10% in diamond, 3% in masters, and less than 1% in grandmasters. Now, when we're talking about this information, we're talking about strictly the little icon, the badge that you get. If you were, let's say, in diamond, and unfortunately your SR went all the way down to gold, you still keep the diamond SR logo. And in this case, only 10% had diamond. 10% had diamond at the end of Season 3. This is crazy. Think about it. I thought a lot more people were in platinum, diamond, masters, and grandmasters than only in this case, I don't know, like 30-something% were platinum and over. This is great information in my opinion. The second thing he reveals is that the median is a little above 2,300. It's not at 2,500 exactly, which means that if you're at 2,500, you're not actually at 50%. You're above the 50%, which means you're in the top 50% if you're at around 2,350. This is, it gives me a little more hope because I'm at 2690, I think right now, or 2797. I'm not sure exactly what SR I'm at after my placement matches, but that just means, it gives me a little bit of hope since I'm better than 50% of Overwatch gamers. Then if we take a look at that other information, which I think is amazing, is that only around 8% were diamond and up at any given time. Which means there was only 8% of the population that had an SR of over 3,000 at any given time during the season. Which means that yes, we have about 14% diamond and above that had the icons of diamond and above, but only about 8% had 3,000 SR and up. That's crazy. It gives me so much hope to be able to get into diamond and above. And in the blog post, this is what hard facts, hard data he gave us. Then he talked about basically the SR decay. Before, in the decay, what happened is you only had to play one game a week to be able to keep your SR at what it was. So if you were a grandmaster, you played one game a week and that's it, you were good. Now it's 7. So a lot of people complain about that. Oh my God, 7 games. I don't have time to play 7 games. Like you saw in my previous video, I personally think that 7 games is fair because you want to keep it competitive. You want to keep these SR moving around. But here are the nuances. First of all, it doesn't affect your MMR. So the MMR is the matchmaking rating, which is basically not shown. This is something that's internal to Blizzard. That doesn't change, which means let's say you start as a grandmaster. Let's say you get to grandmasters and then you stop playing for a few weeks and your SR tanks. Let's say you were at 4,200 and it drops all the way down to 3,300. I don't know how many it removes every time, but let's say you drop to 3,300. When you come back, since your MMR is still high, what will happen is you will fight against people who were at your top SR before you left to stop playing the game, which means that you would get matched with people who have 4,200 SR. Now, you still have that one thing that you have to consider is that you actually, even though you have a lower SR than these other people, you still get ranked with higher SR people or the same MMR as you, but you get more SR per game. So you get bonus SR for each game, even though your SR actually lower. So, that's fair. In my opinion, that's very, very, very fair. Then we have the decay countdown. So basically, if you don't play those 7 days, you'll be able to know how many games you have to play. That's going to be on the right side of the competitive card, but that only counts if you play, I believe, diamond or above, or it's masters and above. That's going to make basically the SRs more meaningful to the competitive scene. It's going to space out the tiers a little more, so we're going to have less people in diamond, less people in masters at any given time that you have to keep that in mind. There's going to be some changes to the way the matchmaking happens. If you take a look, there's not going to be any more Brazilian strats. What they mean by that is that there was a Brazilian team who used to play off-peak hours between 2 and 8 a.m. in the morning, and they used to 6 stack. So they were all, let's say, diamonds together, 6 stacking, and because the matchmaking wasn't able to find anybody that was 6 stacking with, let's say, masters, it would most often bring them against a team of plat or a team of silver even, and that caused their SR to gain just by little. But what happens is with the winning streak system, you would gain a lot of SR during these peak hours because you would just keep beating and beating 6 stacks or even divided teams. So in my opinion, this is a good change. That means no more Brazilian strats. If you play between 2 and 8 a.m., what's going to happen is there's going to be zero compromise. If it can't find a team for you to play against, queue times are going to be extremely long, all the way up to it's possible that it just doesn't find an opponent for you if you, let's say, 6 stack as masters at 4 in the morning. So these are all super interesting changes, and I absolutely love this hard facts that Scott Mercer provided. The bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, masters, and grandmasters separation. It gives us a really good idea. You can see that 34% of the population is in gold. 34% of the gamers had a gold icon, mind you. They could have dropped back to silver, but they keep the gold icon. So 34% of the people had gold. 23% are in platinum. I'm a part of that. Hopefully I'll graduate to diamond within the next few days or weeks. But I mean, that's just super interesting information. So let me know what you think in the description below. In the comment section below, because I'd love to hear it. In the back, that's me playing. I don't know if I'm doing well, but I mean, you'll be able to judge. And I mean, thank you very much once again for everybody that comments on my videos. If you like it, drop a like. If you don't like it, drop a dislike. If your feelings are more complicated than this, Salt Bay it up in the comment section below so I know what your feelings are. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I was Snows from Snows Gaming. I mean, I'm still Snows from Snows Gaming. Stay frosty, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, I might live stream tomorrow or tonight. I'm not sure. Have yourself a great day, and yeah. I know we come from the stars. Mama told me that the love that you give always comes back. That if you had the love, you can do it, but you didn't know that. Oh, I can see the shadows through the sunshine.